But that joint was so drawing because it was the dragons, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't even like,
even though he shouldn't have went out and chased after him. I agree with that. But after a while, he had no control over the dragon, bro. It was dragon versus dragon.
What's good? It's your boy Sheen.
House of the Swizzy.
And we are jumping back into the amazing series House of the Dragon. If you guys haven't seen our previous reactions to season 1, make sure you guys head over to our channel and check it out. We had a blast reacting to season 1, so we can't wait to jump into season 2 and see how crazy it gets and see the battle over the crown and the throne, of course. So make sure you guys also click that link in the description for our Patreon. We got tons of content over there, weeks ahead, and all the shows that we're doing. So if you want to skip ahead a couple weeks in content, watch some uncut reactions and get some exclusives, head over to our Patreon and check that out. Without further ado, let's jump into season 2 of House of the Dragon. Let's get it.
Do hereby name Rhaenyra Targaryen, heir
Man, that's when she was
to the Iron Throne.
And if Rhaenyra succeeds, in war will follow. The realm will not accept her.
Team for the realm. For the realm.
And stay tuned, man. We got a surprise coming for y'all. We'll post to make sure y'all see it, but we got something coming for the series, man.
The prince that was promised. Aegon.
Our son. I understand, my king.
Man, she should have known he was talking about him, but how he where he is.
Aegon is unfit to rule. You tolerated the prince's proclivities for years.
Yeah, their brothers.
Yeah, they got their brothers going against each other. Eric and forget that don's name.
She'll never bend the knee.
And protector of the realm.
Yeah, she got right up on him.
Yep.
Melis.
I'd like to be fought over this treachery, to be sure.
I swear to...
You did my young boy wrong.
Young Luke.
I did him wrong.
Huh?
No!
The greens or the blacks? Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Through its
They
long
took us back to the
tradition,
north.
The Night's Watch cultivated its strength from doomed men. Torrhen Stark began a tradition by making an offering at the onset of winter. 1 in 10 men from our household was to be chosen to fortify the watch.
A nice watch started.
A duty embraced by all who serve the North, even by mine own kin. The North must stand ready. Winter is coming. In winter it will cover all you see, and all memories
That's the
of
brother.
be forgotten. You at least had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon. You are right in that.
That unity is now threatened. The realm will soon tear itself apart. Men do not remember the oath sworn to King Viserys and to his rightful heir.
That my gaze is forever torn between north and south. My duty to the wall is even more dire than the one I owe to King's Landing. I need my men here.
If my mother is to defend her claim, to hold the realm united, she needs an army. War is coming.
It's all crazy. Remember what happened in Game of Thrones, the exact spot he looking at.
Do you think my ancestors built a 700-foot wall of ice to keep out snow and savages?
What does it keep out?
Death.
A raven's arrived. Urgent news from Dragonstone.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking that he already had found out, but
yeah, I forgot.
Starting from there. How long was he gone?
Rhaenys.
She was one of my favorite characters from the first season.
Nah, that boy is.
The demon.
I alone patrol over 100 miles of open sea, endlessly, to hold the blockade. Melis must gorge and rest, as must I.
Killing Vhagar. I cannot face that hoary old bitch alone. With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vhagar and her rider. Make it a son for a son.
She has been gone for days. Too long. She is exposed.
She is grieving.
The mother grieves as the queen shirks her duties.
He's on his shit again.
Even that brought me news of Laena's death. I existed for weeks in torment, refusing to believe what I'd been told. It was only when I saw my daughter's mortal remains that I could begin to mourn her. She needs to know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone. What if Aemond were to happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemond.
No cap.
But if he would do something
Rhaenyra
like
on
that,
that. If he was to like run up on her on accident.
If you'd have acted when you had the chance, Aegon's line would be extinguished. Nuke would be alive.
Why he do that?
that wasn't her place to do that.
Why he do that? He definitely could have flame on everybody in there. She better be so unstable this season.
Yeah.
Respectfully though.
She about to be an emotional wreck.
I feel like she was more connected to Luke than she was. What's his name?
Jace.
My lord, 7 more ships put out to sea this morning to fortify the blockade.
I must have my ship back at sea to lead the effort.
It'll be many weeks yet.
I had this commission for Prince Lucerys.
I was very sorry to hear about your heir's death. Just the blackest of treacheries.
He believed in him too. Like he made him heir and everything. Good to see everybody back, man. They showed all the Team Black just now. Team Green at. That green.
The high towers.
Haha. Nah, that boy Otto a creep though.
Mind your post!
Encircle.
Dragon! Arm the scorpion!
That must be Aemon.
Yeah, gotta be.
Them boys prepared for the dragons, bro.
Yeah, that's Vhagar.
Yeah.
Cause he's so old.
That boy been a war, boy.
No cap. You see any dragon flying, prepare the scorpions.
Yo.
Where is Jaehaerys?
Attending his lessons.
Taken into the small council. He'll be king one day. He must begin his instruction.
What if he does not want to be king?
I was like, he walked in, everybody was scared.
I'm afraid.
They'd be fools to come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
The Queen is an enduring mystery.
Remember, because they were trying to say she was crazy last season.
You must know something we don't. Why this the first scene they show of Alicent?
You gotta be Sir Cole.
Yo, bro, where, yo?
There's a chill in the air. Summer is well and truly through.
Who want to be the king?
We're expected at the small council, Your Grace.
I mean, they are always around each other. Bound to happen.
The Lannister.
Fucking weird. Creep in the night.
Good morrow, my lords. Mother, what news?
Our
The young boy said it.
to the north continue to go unanswered. Stormlands should be ours after Prince Aemon's marriage pact to the Lady Floris Baratheon. My nephew Lord Ormond musters his forces to sally forth from Old Town, the Riverlands.
My letters to Rhaenyra. Has there been any answer?
An apology for her dead son?
We must presume that the princess has refused the offered terms, and that war is now inevitable.
In hopes that new terms might be negotiated.
Release it at once. Would someone please?
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Tyland?
No, not in the least, Your Grace.
Because I think he wants a ride. Should the Master of Coin be your royal steed?
He did ass, so he's not playing.
Yeah.
No time for amusements, Tyland.
Like, control, young boy. Fucking my shit.
Off you go, Jaehaerys. Goodbye.
You ain't said a word yet, but he already demonizing.
Rhaenyra's blockade has placed King's Landing under strain.
Well, we should have just killed her when we had the chance.
Regrettably, the opportunity for surprise has been lost, and with it the chance to end this conflict quickly.
But Otto's still on his shit.
We do have need for a new master of ships. We could offer the title to the young Lord Dalton Greyjoy.
Aemond,
The king summoned me.
you do not have a seat at this council.
Aemond is my closest blood and our best sword.
Yeah, she don't. After what happened.
King's Landing is through the Riverlands. We must establish a toehold there. At Harrenhal.
Rhaenyra has dragons as well.
Mine are bigger.
If we loose the dragons to war, there'll be no calling them back. We must proceed cautiously.
Fat old Lord Tully will either raise my banner or see his burn.
Vhagar is needed here to deter Rhaenyra from attacking, in retribution for the death of her son.
I send ravens by the hour. Many and more houses will declare for you in time.
But, bro, it's because of the way her and Viserys
Oh,
raped
this
them.
guy.
Mario Grace.
Young foot fetish.
I have completed questioning the whole of the castle staff. I am satisfied I have exposed all who betrayed our trust. They no longer breathe our air.
Yeah, he's still killing people. She got no control.
Bro,
She thought she did.
She thinks she do, but she really don't. And she just got this man out here playing Assassin's Creed.
And then she can't trust any of the handmaids that are around her. She got a rubber skin on.
Yeah, fuck, that shoulder so dirty for her. She got the Michael Jack murder gloves, the OJ gloves on. She better go stupid.
Swing!
She could have
Her
finished that
dragon's
right
so
there.
cold.
She could have ended y'all right there if she wanted to. But she ain't do it.
And they're so like well behaved too. Like if it wasn't, it would have just attacked. Oh, it's Luke's. There's no way that boy Luke is alive. He's dead.
Yeah,
that boy fell from above the clouds.
He somehow is alive.
That's the craziest
crazy.
plot armor. Bro fell from above the clouds. I wonder if the dragon mourns too, because the dragon was around they was around each other for a while.
Yeah. They said, I know a couple people said the dragons are like connected to their riders like emotionally too, so they can feel what their rider feels.
Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm. Hail King
The protector of the creeps.
Let's have the first petition, my good Lord Hand.
Nah, he don't look right on there. Any Rhaenyra up there.
'Tis my flock. A tenth of them taken the crown on the cusp of winter. If I'd had the time to plan,
We should return them. I shall make your flock of sheep whole.
Tithing of livestock would be necessary to sustain the dragons for their increased activity and, pray not, eventual fighting. If you return one herd of sheep, your grace, you'll soon find them all at the foot of your throne expecting the same. When the king speaks, your grace, all hear it.
That's facts. He not lying though.
Yeah, but he don't seem as much as an asshole as he did in the first season.
Man, we seen 5 seconds of my boy.
I have decided that I cannot restore your sheep. If war were to break out, my dragons will require feed.
Otto basically the king.
The Smiths are all proud to support your grace against Rhaenyra.
Iron costs have grown. A lone scorpion takes weeks to build. Have the crown's coin before we started work. It would bring great relief.
My army cannot win a war without your weapons. You should continue their making. Our victory depends on the efforts of the small folk.
Like, that's a fact. You can't just depend on the might. Like, bro, you need the people that's in there working to be well off to help you.
That, and then you gotta have the support of them. I'm not gonna lie right now. My man don't seem too bad as a king right now. So that's what I'm seeing.
I wondered, do you have a moment for a quiet word? You controlled your father the same way. Viserys had a certain reputation as being pliable.
I am aware.
As we find ourselves standing within a hair's breadth of war that you would wish to be viewed differently.
He's a slithery Slytherin.
Otto Hightower was your father's and your grace.
Otto gonna lose it.
If he,
that's all he wanted was
yeah.
I find myself wondering, do we pursue the same end?
I must admit there are days where I myself can't be sure.
I should tell you mine. It's victory.
And how would you define victory?
Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon sitting the Iron Throne in peace.
That's never happening, bro.
I am.
An ally would not repeatedly cut my legs from beneath me at that table of men. I sit there and I feel your anger.
Frustration. Critical days since Viserys' passing haven't gone to plan.
That's not my fault. My sons both see you as the great example, the hand to 3 kings. Aegon is ever eager to prove himself, and Aemond is angry. Rhaenyra's son took his eye and was never punished for it. What he did.
But he is fiercely loyal. He wishes to please.
But if you undermine my voice, both those boys will grow deaf to it. We only need to mind Aegon until the novelty of rule is spent. Once he tires of it, you and I can steer our course to victory.
A fine strategy, daughter.
But you must accept that the path to victory now is one of violence.
Yeah, she keep talking about this peace shit. It's not flying no more, bro. Rhaenyra's on all dog shit.
Yeah,
I don't want to
especially
be dapping up. I don't want no hugs. I want somebody dead.
I need somebody dead, actually. Eye for an eye.
And I need the throne.
You.
That's the White Worm? Is that her name?
When last we met, there were 2 of you.
I did not think you would flower trade.
This is old shorty.
How long have you been selling secrets to Otto Hightower?
As long as he had gold to pay for them.
You put Aegon on the throne.
That was the Hightower's conspiracy. I merely profited from knowing Aegon's movements.
But you delivered him.
Simply sped the business along.
Business that ended with the theft of the Queen's throne and the murder of her son.
You only blame me because your true enemies are out of reach. I held no loyalty to him. Certainly do not now.
My man just trying to get his get back. That's all it is.
Have her moved to the cells. She is to be treated as a traitor to the crown.
But the lady speaks the truth. She was no agent of the Hightowers.
What is it to you?
A matter of honor.
Was it honor that made you stand by and watch as the Hightowers usurped the throne? You and your traitorous twin?
No, my prince.
I like how he stand up.
That's why I abandoned the King's Guard and my brother and came here.
I don't care. Aegon was in your grasp. You should have killed him yourself.
I reckon our names of the King's Guard are just 8 and 10. And we swore the same oath. To defend the whole of the royal family. So what were we to do when they turned against one another?
That's true. 'Cause if I would have did that, like, how y'all looking at me? It's different if y'all fight amongst each other and something happen. But, like, bro, I'm not part of y'all family. I'm supposed to be guarding y'all.
And she had lost her baby the end of the last season too.
She ready.
Lady of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
Did you find what you needed?
He know it's go time now.
Yeah. Let me strap my boots. I'm gonna go put my armor on now.
I will fly to Harrenhal at your command and set our toehold in the Riverland.
Your Grace, my Lord Husband's blockade of the gullet moves into place. All seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing will soon be cut off.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
That's all she wants.
That's all she said. But that joint was so drawing because it was the dragons, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't even. Like,
even though he shouldn't have went out and chased after him. I agree with that. But after a while, he had no control over the dragon, bro. It was dragon versus dragon. That shit.
And like, I'm not saying I'm on Aemon's side for what he did because it ended really bad. But like, bro,
he cut my eye out.
Cut my eye out. So every time I see you, I'm on that, regardless, bro. And then like he chuckling and stuff at the table, and that's the last time you seen him. When I see you, I'm on that again. I need your eye.
For freedom.
Lady Jane Arryn has pledged her support in exchange for a dragon to guard the Vale. And Lord Kraken Stark has promised 2,000 men.
He's trying to be so strong. Dang.
Dang, man.
He trying to report to the queen, but nah, I need my dukes right now. Ah.
It's gonna be a lot of bloodshed. Cause she said she need Aemon. And he ain't going down without a fight.
Valerie Florent.
They all had their little time span where they was on creep shit.
But like at this point, Allison is like she wanted peace, but Aemon like X'd that off the list, so it's literally nothing for her to do but go with the plan and just go to war.
She lost 2 sons back to back.
That was the right thing to do right there.
Shit don't matter. A war brewing.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not what she wanted.
Boy, it's always lurking.
He need to. He need it.
A tribute.
Commander,
Never gone for long. I'm told you bear a mislike for the High Towers.
Fuck the High Towers.
Let him right in.
Shit, he wouldn't even had to get up with a gold if he wouldn't have said all that.
Right?
Damon, don't listen.
The White Worm said you're one of Aegon's rat catchers.
I heard the White Worm was dead.
Her ghost told me you're a betting man. I was also given to understand that you possess a unique knowledge of the Red Keep.
My ghost tunnels. I know them better than the shape of my own cock.
Tonight he's going to be your friend. You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen. He has silver hair and one eye. Should be easy enough to find. But I understand he's quite good in a fight. You want to take caution. One half. We'll get the other when it's done.
Just know where this goes good.
What if we can't find him?
You better find him. Ain't know what it. I don't. I will.
That boy good with the sword though, so y'all gonna really have to fight. Yeah, you really gotta fight.
Dare to raise Rhaenyra's banner against us. He would bring the whole of the Crown lands to heel in weeks.
Well, mayhaps we could petition the king. Rosby and Stokeworth, small castles right in the shadow of King's Landing. They would not want us for enemies.
We could add their levies to our own. My brother is hostage to my grandsire and mother, and they tell him that a war of dragons can yet be avoided.
'Tis inevitable. They must see that.
Alicent is simply angry. She blames me for starting this war, after she plotted with my father's council to usurp his throne.
She has a gentle heart, and Rhaenyra is a cunning spider.
He played.
Into her web, intoxicated her. It is not your mother's fault.
But she
She
did.
has love for our enemy. That makes her a fool.
I don't gotta stand up. I'm him.
Return to your post, Lord Commander. I must have a word with the prince.
And like they said, it's always the truth if you speak about somebody and they just pop up.
It would concern me, grandson, if plans were being considered beyond the ears of your king and his hand. You've a zeal to act, I understand. I was young once myself.
I only wish to serve my king and my house.
You and Vhagar are the greatest single power in the realm.
That's crazy because he took Vhagar. Should have been Vhagar would have been part of Lord Corlys and
I promise you, Aemond, you will have all the vengeance that you seek, but you must keep a grip on your impulses. We both know that your brother cannot.
They are the single greatest power in the realm.
You don't
So if they
wanna hear
lose
that.
them, it's
Yeah.
raps.
My mother and grandsire mind me like some helpless duckling.
Oh, but you're the king. Who gives a shit what they say?
My brother at least knows his place.
Y'all just up there talking nonsense.
Hey, king though.
No cat.
Aegon the dragon cock.
Yes, yes, yeah, the untamable beast.
Yeah, you do got a problem taming him. Fuck,
Yeah, no cat. Yeah, he's
freak bull.
He's a crazy guy.
Young creep bull.
If we're to kill a royal fucking prince, where do you think we're gonna find him?
I got you in the castle. I thought the rest was your bit.
I could end you right here. And no way upstairs. I just don't know my way around. Fuck off.
Why he do that to the dog? Well, had to take it on somebody.
Nah, he's wicked for that one.
Did you not hear the prince? No head. No gold.
That's cool.
Huh? For the rats.
But she know they not supposed to be up there. She about to see if he actually know how to set it up.
He do got the rat traps though. She definitely gonna tell.
Yeah, it's too late.
Who the fuck is she?
She's the queen, she is.
A son for a son, he said.
Over there.
They about to kill one of her sons?
We need to get our head and get out.
No.
He's the heir.
They both look the same. Which one's a boy?
The mother knows.
She gonna give the daughter up.
She gonna pick the daughter.
Yeah.
Which
She wanted Aemon though.
I have a necklace. It's of great value.
Nah. I need that and the son.
That's not a son.
Whichever one she pick, I'm choosing the opposite one.
They might just kill both of them. She gave him.
Wait.
But she's gonna make it. See?
It's the other one.
Ah, she's smart as fuck because I would have killed the other one. Ah, she would have got me.
No.
She's telling the truth.
She's telling true.
Hold him down.
Scream. He chopping his head off. Nah, it's full out war after this. Just scream now.
That's what it was. They need proof that they killed him.
Oh my gosh, bro.
They killed the heir though.
But with this happening, like, you don't know who to go to. And she about to walk in on Allison now?
She's talking about this the last time. Like, fuck out of here.
What's happened? They killed the boy.
So they ended it. Oh! I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
Yeah, bro.
Gonna be mad as
That's not what he told him to fucking do. Like, come on, bro. They killed a little ass kid. They had nothing to do with nothing.
Nah, they do. Your family.
Yeah, that's
part
true.
Of the bloodline.
But
you part of the bloodline, bro.
That's not what he wanted.
You part
though.
of the bloodline, though, bro.
That's not the order.
A son for a son. We couldn't find Aemon, so we brought you somebody.
Too bad, bro. Then you get out.
Nah,
then you keep looking.
No. Damon might. They don't know though, but
Damon's
that's the heir.
gonna kill them,
that's
bro.
the heir to the throne.
Damon's going to kill them too,
bro.
He's not giving that guy that money after they did that, bro.
Listen, they killed the heir to the throne, which means that he doesn't have an heir to the throne now.
But that's not what Daemon
It
wanted,
don't
bro.
matter.
Yes, it does matter.
Don't matter.
That's the whole point why he came. He didn't come and say, kill whoever you can in the castle.
I couldn't
He
find
said,
him, so I got a
too
son.
bad.
I got a son. I got a son.
Well, unless he told them.
I got a son.
I got a son. Unless they went.
I got a son.
Yo, bro, come on and stop being weird.
I got a son.
Unless when they cut it off, he told them that if they can't find Aemon to do that, then all right, I see. But if he didn't tell them to do that, and they just did that because they couldn't find Aemon, he's going to kill those two, bro. And plus, and then Rhaenyra's going to be pissed at Daemon because she didn't tell Daemon to do anything. Shit crazy. Episode 1, these guys just now created another conflict. Jaehaerys, I believe that's his name, killed off, which was Aegon's heir, and now it's full out war because he was even younger than Luke. And I think that's one of the major reasons why everything was going in the direction that it was because Luke was the youngest son and heir to the Valerian house. So with Aegon causing that conflict, it was like, all right, now we want Aemon because Aemon, like, he has to hold the responsibility for what he did. But now, since those people carried out the deed and Daemon paid them, no matter if Daemon told them not to do that, like, they did it anyway. So now that responsibility falls back on Daemon now. And it's crazy because, like, we were talking about in season 1 how Aemon and Daemon were so much alike, and now they're both the reasons for the conflict on each side. So we're definitely gonna see some blood. Well, some blood was already shed episode 1, so can't wait to see what they do for episode 2. If we're gonna actually get another death, because for them to start it off with like this and we already got a death and a death of a child, nah, season 2 is about to be wild.
Good to be back. Good to see all the characters that came back for season 2. There's a lot that's going to happen this season. Just off of some fact what happened last season, the mindset everybody's in, whether that's with the councils, the children of the parents. You got Aegon, Aemon, Daemon, Rhaenys, Alicent, Otto, everybody's just already preparing for this war that, like they said, was inevitable. I feel like ever since Viserys married Alicent, that's when everything started, because he wasn't supposed to do that. He was supposed to marry Lord Corlys's daughter to bind the houses together, which the houses already got binded together by Jace, Luke, and them. But at the end of the day, all of this would have been avoided if he would have went with what was logical versus what was emotional at the time. I'm picking Alicent because that also broke the relationship that Alicent and Rhaenys had together, because once she found out that he chose her, it was kind of like in Rhaenyra's mind that Alicent betrayed her, and then everything kind of trickled from there. Otto got more aggressive with what he wanted to have happen. He was in Viserys' ear more, and then that led to where we are at this point right now. So it's going to be crazy to see this season play out, what they got planned for the season, the use of the dragons going forward, and just us getting a glimpse and peek of the other houses coming together to either aid Rhaenyra or Alicent. So if you enjoyed that reaction, man, make sure to like the video, comment down below, let us know your thoughts on the subscribe button and bell icon so you know if I drop these videos. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for all love and support. Y'all been turning our channel up. We'll be dropping these every week. We also got more content. We got The Bear, The Boys, Breaking Bad, movies coming as well, Lord of the Rings, we got Mission Impossible, some horror stuff coming, so stay tuned. Appreciate y'all. Until the next video.
The kids reacted.